Excited to see what this one's all about. The reviews have been positive, and again, I've really been enjoying pretty much every Survivor's like I've tried. So that's good enough reason for me to try this one out. Doesn't hurt that we got a review key through Dare Drop, and again, we get some dares to try to work towards. So let's see what this holds for us. There's more locations to unlock. Let's start with this one. Crash site, estimated time, 20 minutes. Well, of course we're going to be the first try, obviously, right? Obviously. Eventually, there are other characters to unlock. And by other characters, I might mean just one. Maybe just one other character. Music, shuffle, that's fine. Autogun. Or shotgun. Or question mark. We'll start with autogun. And jump on in. So welcome to Let Them Come Onslaught. So, our guy is wounded. There we go. So, so we have... Alright, so I can't aim. It's shooting for me. Got little experience nuggets we can pick up. Also little chesties. We have to crack these things open. Now, I didn't need the health, but we got some armor credits. Very good. See, I mentioned that, like, the animations of the bad guys kind of reminiscent of something like Mega Bonk. Also, of all things, Fly Knight. Fly Knight also had that kind of low FP, or low frames per second on the animations. Kind of intentionally chunky a little bit. Chunkified. There's a guy in the top corner. Level 2 right now. So, electric grenades. Slow cooldown, short range, but big damage area. Orbital strike. Oh, like the orbital strike from Helldivers. There you go. Farsi, you called it, man. Helldivers right there. Or more gun bullet. High damage output. Short range. So we got 2 short range things or more bullet. I'm gonna say grenades sound fun. I'm gonna assume that grenades can't fuck me up. That might be an incorrect assumption. Sabers? Ooh, that would be... Oh, that's nice. Well, that's also close range, I suppose. Mission duration. Unlocks a versatile moveset. Sure. We can't call it a lightsaber, though. We have a dash, by the way. Oh, the dash takes a long time to charge up. Don't call it a lightsaber. We are not getting sued. We're not getting sued. No, sir. Yeah, so sure enough, we're not hurting ourselves with these things. I will go to that. I will go to that thing. My genius transcends game genres, says Farsight. Get on my level, Alex. Better move... You know what? Move speed would help. I do feel the slowness. Our guy's like, you know, already wounded. We're already hurting for a squirting here. So I'm trying to keep the ball rolling here. Can I, like, power this thing up, maybe? To work for me? You get zappified, idiot. If I sit here, will it... Oh, it's doing something. Ah, that was good. Big explodey. Now it's purple. I want to get those, whatever those credits are, the little nuggets. Little delicious, tasty nugs. See, increased cooldown reduction. More experience might be nice, honestly. I'm gonna say more experience. I'm gonna assume the woman stay here for the entirety of it being purple. I don't know what the purple entails, but it probably means something. Oh, I think it was like juicing me up. I think it was like powering me up in some way. Repulsing. Pushes bad guys away. That sounds nice. More health, more bullet. Push them away. Oh, we got little spodlers. Ouch. We got dudes that are popping. Like when Ogasa asks, what's popping? These guys are popping. Making they're glorping. They're glorping out their little acid blops. I'm gonna guess. Don't want to be near them when they pop, and you don't want to walk over the green stuff. Faster firing when standing still, which I will not be doing very often. But it would be another weapon. I'm gonna guess you have limited weapon slots though, so I shouldn't just like grab anything that looks cool. So pickup range. Or let's do this one. Yeah, fire faster for just across the board. Turns out walking on the schlorp is fine. This guy's fancy though. Definitely want to drop this fool. Let's go towards that thing. Yeah. I'm gonna circle back around for the purple. Ouch. Those I think give a lot of experience. I know there's stuff I'm missing, of course. I do appreciate in games like this when you have like incentives to like seek out these little environmental thingamajiggies. Yeah, I think what it's doing is that it's like powering us up to make us like extra juiced. For as long as the thing... Now, if I leave... Okay, so it does persist. Okay, so I might want to save some of this then. More sabers, or a shield. Ooh, a shield might be kind of cool. I'll take more sabers. A little bit of damage, so I'll take that. Excuse me, and I'll belch loudly. Oh, did it? I think it might have popped. Okay, so maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I should have just sat there for all of it. More damage. Love that for us. Health regen. More damage. It's for everything too. That's the fun part. 3 minutes. What's happening? Oh, supply drop. Ouch. We're going that way. All right, cool. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That one. Let's go down this way for a minute. Get a minute and some change. Presumably before it goes away. I'll actually hold off on breaking those. Sometimes they get... Oh, it's right here. Okay, it's actually pretty close. Sit here and break these things. These guys are nice and slow, but I don't know if that's going to last. Ouch. Better pick up range, more experience. I suppose I can re-roll. Probably more experience. I'm going to assume that this has meta progression, and you can eventually upgrade, like permanent upgrades. We know for sure you can upgrade, you can unlock other characters. Oh yeah, we'll assume there's more with this game from them. The autogun is actually gotten a lot of kills. So I almost wonder if I should level this one up instead. The grenades seem great. The photon saber seems great. The repulse seems as well with that one too. I like the idea of the pulse, the fact that it pushes dudes back. It wouldn't get a lot of kills on its own, but it would help with crowd control. Especially if we get a good crit rate. I don't think we have a very impressive crit rate right now. I'll go ahead and take that, the idea of... Oh, we have range fellows now. I think that'll help us overall, but I recognize that the benefits are limited. Gotta thread that needle. I think that was a crit, though. No, right there. So we are popping them little by little. There might be stuff here. There's, of course, crates over yonder. They're crate! We are getting some crits on the big shots. It'd be a big shot, didn't you? Open up your mouth. Gonna try to get this thing. I think we're good on health. Maybe we took a little bit of damage. I think that's our HP-ometer. But they don't always drop health. I do want to kill that big guy. Better cooldown. I'll you know, let's since the autogun has kind of been our big dick swinging kind of fellow lately, I will encourage the big dick swingifications. Repair the defense system. You don't say. Hold on. Can I kill the dude that we like started to fight? Oh, there's a hit. Ooh, that was a pretty big hit too. They take a lot of damage. I mean, I want to kill that dude. I'm sure he'll be back. They always come back. We're going down this way, right? Going down this way. They always come back. Maybe he died through other means? I find that hard to believe. Ouch. Health. Yes. A lot of health, actually. Pretty good. That thing. I think those credits we're picking up might be the goods. That might be some kind of meta progression thingy. We're getting some big guys. I don't know if it's like the big guys, but we're getting something. Get this thing. Oh, I wonder if we're like slowly losing health over time because we're wounded. 870. Let me kind of keep an eye on that. I wonder, yeah, like I don't doubt that I've like taken some hits for sure, but I was like, I thought the meter was further than that. That's one of those little things that like would juice us up. Okay, I'm full of shit. No, we're not taking damage over time. I thought maybe there was like something weird going on. Level 12, more health, more autogun, damage of all weapons. Yes, damage of all weapons. I was about to take a hit there. 2 meters. I'm gonna see if I can drop this guy real quick. Give me the juice. Lots of experience. Lots of juice. Yeah. Good. Level, pickup range, grenade. More autogun. The autogun's kind of been fucking in a good way. Right. Ooh, can we make it there in time? I realize we're kind of behind the 8 ball here, time-wise. Not sure what that is. 20 seconds. 40 meteor. All right, I took a hit there, yeah. I know exactly what that was. 30. Oh, maybe. If I just, like, gun it. If I gun it, the answer is maybe. I don't know if it's one of those, or I might just die. It's one of those where once you reach it, you're good. Okay, I think we made it. Yeah, we made it. All right, so if I just stay here and don't die, something cool will happen. Oh, here's these fucking range dudes, though. Kind of glad I took this enhanced shockwave. The enhanced shockwave might just be my salvation. All right. Oh my god! That's awesome. It, like, fucking murdered everybody. It almost kind of fucked me up, too. Oh, and then we got big suck. I love a good big suck. A good, big, good suck. It's good to see you, Perry. That was a buzzer beater. That was a buzzer tickler for sure. Better movement speed would have helped us earlier. We're gonna get a whole bunch of levels now, though. I keep forgetting about the dash. Yeah, better grenades. Better pizza. Papa John's. I'm pretty low on health. Can paralyze enemies when they happen. Yeah, give me that shield. Give me that shield. I'm gonna need it, bro. I'm getting fucked up. And not the good way. Blast while standing still. I'm not gonna be standing still a lot. And I don't really love... I guess more health. I'll take more health. Lord knows I might just need it. What's the blue thing? I don't know what the blue thing is, but I took it. Now, there's other bad shit happening, though. Like, we killed a bunch of dudes, which is great, but it can only do so much for us. More experience. Better pushback for the sabers, yes. Because that's the thing. I haven't increased my crit rate. In fact, I wonder if I can look at my crit rate. Like, chance for criticals. Maybe it's per weapon? Is it like a tab thing? No, it's got to be on here somewhere. Expand. XP boost, yeah. So maybe that means we just do... Maybe it's not on there because we haven't taken anything that enhances our crit rate. Maybe that's the takeaway here. I don't know what the... Ooh, it hurts. Hurts real good. Not sure what the triangle is. Oh, it's an upgrade. Nice. It's a guaranteed upgrade. Or saber. Yeah, the saber has been nice for like knockback. That a lot. I gotta find some healing from those little supply crates. That would be supply. Great. I might be dead. I think I'm dead. Maybe. Oh, me of little faith. Gotta thread the needle. Thread the needle. I'm threading it. I'm threading it. Oh, yeah, baby. Get fucking wrecked. Riggedy wrecked. Oh, I'm dead. Never mind. I was doing good for a second there. It really closed in. It really closed in. I should have left sooner. Of course, you don't play a game like this and expect to win the first try. You're expected to fuck up and get got. And I fucked up and I got got. But now we can purchase some upgrades. So I was wrong. It wasn't armor credits. It was armory credits. Weapons. Can't just buy new weapons. These would be starting weapons, presumably. Well, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you can, but there's nothing, like, immediately that jumps out. Oh, you have to unlock it. I see. Raise the blast to level 8. Electric grenades level... Right. Okay, that makes sense. They got the Chivos. 5 minutes. Hell yeah. 1 minute. 5 minutes. 9 minutes is the next one. 13. Survive a whole bunch. Clear bosses. Certain levels. Yeah, the what you would expect. Kill a bunch of enemies. Kill 1,000. A whole bunch. A bajillion enemies. Oh my god, so many enemies. So many goddamn enemies. So not like the most creative Chivos necessarily. Not to say that like these are bad, but just nothing that's like super mind-blowing. Just survive good, kill bad guys, be a badass. Once you complete this first level, you unlock the second character. Are there going to be more after this one? Hard to say. A whole bunch of these things. We got a decent number of credits, though. So, offense. More damage. Better pickup range. Max health. I'll definitely... Pickup range would be nice. Take one of each. Got some left. I could invest more. Better cooldown. These are relatively cheap. Health pickups. Well, full health will grant... Oh, that's kind of nice. That's not going to happen that often, probably. Knowing me, I'm probably more likely to try to leave health pickups on the battlefield so I can come back for them. Eventually get that second tier eventually. Movement speed, yeah, it's a slight increase. Ooh, I like both of these. I can't do a second tick of one of these things. I'll say, yeah, give me that. That one sounds nice. And if I wanted to, I could refund, and I could respec, which is nice. Similar to Dead Island, that's awesome, Meerkat. I know you're our resident Dead Island expert, by the way, Meerkat. No pressure, but it is all on you. No pressure, but everyone's counting on you. Let's try again. Oh, by the way, should I mention this game is early access? I just saw profile 0.05 release. I remember this game is early access. I should have called it out if it was. I don't think it is. I think it, yeah, it is in a 1.0 release state. Or maybe, unless it's one of those where, like, it's not listed as early access on Steam, but it's, like, implied to be. I think it is early access. Or I think it is not early access. I think it is a full release experience. By the way, let's try the shotgun. Let's try it out. Knowing me, I might like the autogun more. In games like this, I usually feel like the shotgun is more fun, but not always the smart choice. Not always the right choice, but it's a fun choice. Like, for one thing, you can see it fires real slow, and it's not always a guaranteed kill. But it does fire pretty good. Or it damages really good, especially when you're up close. Blah. And there is a decent bit of spread to it, which is kind of cool. There we go. Go for the sabers. I could also get an autogun. You know what? Fuck it. The autogun was good to us. Get both. Let's dual wield. Someone who knows more of you. Yeah. I understand how that goes. Yeah, it's weird being like the resident expert on a thing, on whether it be a game or something else. I know how that feels. The nice thing is that, like, you know, this is the internet. There are, of course, you know, you can, if you look hard enough, there are, of course, people that share that same kind of esoteric weirdness with, like, some form of, I don't want to say an obsession, but a shared enjoyment factor with a game or with some kind of community or with some kind of piece of nerdy media. But I'll go and fire this thing on. Might as well. Like, the one thing that comes to mind is speedrunners, right? If you were to talk to, I'm sure, and maybe not in person because they're going to be hard to find, but yeah, I'm sure people who speedrun the Dead Island games, I'm sure they have a lot of esoteric knowledge about that game, because you can, or those games, because you need to have like very like solid mechanical knowledge of a game to be able to speedrun it halfway decently. Movement speed. Yeah, movement speed would be helpful. I'll go ahead and start this up. I don't think we need it, but it might be fun. I feel like there's just a lot to learn with the game. It's not a game series that I would think as being, yeah, I think, yeah, we might as well stay in here, because as we leave, it continues to drain. Yeah, might as well stick to it. But no, when I think of Dead Island, I don't think of it necessarily, and this is not to discredit the game or, like, speak ill of it, but I just typically think of games like that as not being, like, overly deep, necessarily, mechanically or otherwise. I don't doubt what you're saying, though. I don't doubt there's probably more to it than the average schmuck like myself might consider. By the way, more credits. I'm gonna assume that means, like, more of the meta progression stuff. I don't know if there's also, like, a shop in this game. I don't think that there is. I think the only purchases you make are outside of the game with the meta progression upgrades. Still full health, which is nice. There is something here. I think that's a guaranteed upgrade. That's what that means. The level. Orbital Strike. We never got to try Orbital Strike. Also, Flamethrower could be kind of cool. Which one do we try? There's glitches. Right. That kind of shit where there's, like, slight and sometimes very slight differences between certain editions. I watched a video not too long ago that talked about the multitudes of different editions of Resident Evil 1. And I don't even mean, like, the original versus the remaster / remake. I mean just even within the original Resident Evil release, and not even across consoles, even limited to just the PS1. Even just the PS1 had like 4 editions of Resident Evil 1 that dropped, or 3 of them, and some of them had some pretty significant differences between the two, which is hella impressive. Let me think about this. Yeah, these are, oh, you know, let's do the Flamethrower. Flamethrower sounds fun. Getting hot and heavy. Actually, I think I will go ahead and crack this open. Might be some good stuff. Because it's not always just health. If it's health, I'll leave it. But if it's experience nuggets or the meta progression, giblets, like all the above. Melee system is pretty impressive. I'm sure I've probably mentioned to you, Meerkat, that I never did beat that game, but I played it a couple times with friends in like the co-op mode and did have a good time with it. And I very much was enjoying the melee combat for sure. There's like, yeah, there's like legit text. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, same with like Dying Light. You know, that kind of, and those are very different games, I realize, but like they both of those games give you a lot of movement options, perhaps in ways the developers didn't always intend, but you're absolutely right. You can like pull some wild shit if you get some like know-how with how the game's movement works and just get some familiarity. It's very satisfying. Big fan of that shit. Do I want to do the nades? I kind of want to hold out for like another fun thing. Give me that fun and weird side. Give me that weird shit. How about that weird shit? Let's go up here. Keep our eyes up for more missions. Ancestry. Oh, well, there you go. That I did not realize, because I love Dying Light, at least the first one. Now, admittedly, we got a lot farther in Dying Light with my friends and I back in the day, but again, I never actually beat it. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody I'm a fake gamer. I've actually never beaten a video game in my entire life. I've never... In fact, this is my first time playing video games. I'm new to video games. You all thought I was a pro gamer. I was just pretending. I've been a fake gamer this whole time. Pickup range with even more... Ooh. I mean, that's kind of cool. More damage, though. Blaster. Yeah, let's do this one. That sounds kind of neat. They also gave the movement. Sounds kind of neat. Oh, I'm super juiced. I'm gonna super murder his ass. Yeah, get fucking murdered, idiot. Same devs. That I didn't realize it was the same developer. That's awesome. That's pretty neato. It's right. The studio had other ideas. Okay, so it's a different studio, but some of the same people that worked on it. That's pretty cool. Yeah, the saber was pretty cool. Oh, but damage negation. Yeah, I'm gonna get fucked eventually, and not the good kind. I should be ready for said fucking. Be ready for the fucking, because it's gonna be happening. Level 10. I've not done shit with the dash, and maybe I should. I kind of forgot about it when the chips got down earlier. The chips became down. Eventually, we'll do more weapon-specific upgrades, but right now I'm kind of going for them. That like overall vibe. Not a single health drop. I wonder if the health drops are less likely if you're already in full health. They're working on it when the first Dead Island 2 teaser. Ah, good to know. There you go, Meerkat, with that esoteric knowledge that we know and love, baby. That nerdy hyperfixation that we're all familiar with. Whether it be, you know, video games, a particular game series or what, we're all familiar with having some kind of thing or things we are way too knowledgeable about. Oh, I got something fancy. Oh, there was something purple. There was like a purple glowy thing. Increased damage because of the pickup range or the cooling thing. That's the thing. It's damage and increased range and pickup range. Common bonus. I do want to get the autogun more gooder. Actually, out of curiosity, can I pause and look? Yeah, you can see which one has done more. I guess you can. Is the implication that you can eventually get kills with the dash? Weird that it's listed there. The autogun is our highest killer and our highest damage dealer as well. The flamethrower, as neat as it is, hasn't done as much. We've had it a decent bit. It's our newest weapon, but still, it's not really been keeping up. Level 12. More defense. Yes. I haven't taken any damage yet, but I know it's coming. I know it is coming. Which is what this game is all about. This game is all about coming. And accepting it. And embracing the come. That you were letting to happen. This is called Let Them Come. That's all about, right? It's nothing weird. It's nothing weird or vulgar or unchristian. This is all implicitly blessed by the Pope. Is sanctioned by the Vatican. We'll be threading that needle. Hell yeah. I do want to pop this one, but do I have time? Probably don't. I probably don't. Keep the ball rolling here. Oh, it's maybe the thing's right there. I saw something. We'll come back. We'll come back here, which again is relevant because that's what the game's all about. More damage. Yeah, more damage to everything. This guy right here. Yeah, this one right there. And then there was another supply drop thing. I stand right here, so we'll eventually pop it open. Then I'll go back for the other one. Ooh, big suck. Which, I feel like we did a pretty good job of picking up a lot of the stuff. Wasn't a whole lot of stuff just kind of lying around. Double. Another just plain chest over here. Yeah, do the sabers. Why the fuck not? I was thinking I'd maybe hold off for like another weird weapon that we'd never seen before, but there's the orbital strike one, and there was the standstill shoot faster blaster master. There was something else that I thought maybe there was, but I can't remember. But yeah, the sabers are good. I like the sabers. There's a thrift store chain, at least in the Midwest. It might be in other regions of the United States, but it's a very, very good chain called Savers. S-A-V-E-R-S. Grace and I love going to Savers. There's only a few, like, in the St. Louis area, and the closest one is still kind of far away. It's like 30, 40 minutes, but still worthwhile. And, but when I first heard her say the name, because she was telling me about it before I ever, like, drove by myself, I thought she had said Sabers with a B. Savers, a good chain. I like that place. Better movement speed, yeah. We probably won't need... Well, I say that. I was about to say we probably won't need to invest into movement speed after this, but let's be real. You never have too much movement speed in a game like this. Going too fast. As if Sonic would ever imply there was such thing as too much fast. There's never enough too much fast. We can upgrade anything. Anything at all. Dude, the autogun just continues to fuck. Although every 4th activation is a crit. More pushback. Yeah, let's do guaranteed crits. And then Saber... or reduce cooldown. Let's do reduce cooldown. It's for everything. When it's an everything upgrade, that's where it's like, ooh, damn, bro. That's hard to argue with. I don't want to scoop up some of those other fellers, but there'll be more. There'll be more where that came from. There we go. No health, but that's fine. There's oh, lightning bolt. Oh, it's like, because it's a storm, I see. Random ass lightning bolt. Where are we going? Where are we going, fam? We're going up this way. All right, you got it. You're the boss. He does say that. Gotta eat ass. He can't go 5 minutes without saying it. It's such a classic Sonic moment. If somebody is not down for eating ass, that's no good. That's where that classic line came from. Sonic put the ass in classic lines. Such as that one. We all know it. We all remember it. Scooping up a couple of these extra little thingies. Extra little supply drops all around the neighborhood. Little impulse shopping as we're heading towards the checkout lane. Some impulse buys along the way. Trying to kind of navigate around these guys. And right there, that guy was already damaged. I'm assuming that means either the electricity is hurting him, the lightning strikes, or it means it's doing that survivors-like thing where if you kind of keep moving and go around, like, you know, navigate around the bad guys and just keep moving and they go off screen, they'll eventually like respawn in front of you or respawn elsewhere. I'm assuming that's probably what that means. All right, here comes the big splodies. That's pretty impressive. All damage. I mean, yeah, more sword slashes is tempting. Let's do this one. All right. Big splodies. Another upgrade. Yeah, I feel like I should do that autogun, man. Let's do the autogun. The obvious one. That was good, but like, there's still a lot of shit. Still a lot of shit out here. Now, if I dash, I think when you dash, you do not take the damage. Or you don't like collide with bad guys. I think if you dash, it's like you're guaranteed to land where you've dashed towards safely. Of course, once you land there, a bad guy could get you. But I think if you dash through a bad guy, you don't take the damage, I think. crits can paralyze. Or more credits. I should probably focus on survival. More credits would be nice. It's a nice to have, but not an expectation. I'm gonna limp over this way. Yep. Our dashes replenish a lot faster than I expect them to. So that's gonna juice us up for a bit. We want to go down that way. I'm gonna stay put for a moment. Let the thing kind of juice us up. So let us kind of thin the herd a little bit. The music is kind of cool. I saw somebody say earlier that, yeah, they were vibing to the music. It's pretty good. It's pretty good, I would say. Kind of nice tonal shift from the previous game, which was, you know, very ambient, very quiet. More experience. Sure. That's like an assumption that I'm going to be living long enough to reap said benefit. We'll see. We'll see. Good news is that, yeah, that definitely thinned the numbers a little bit. Little murder spree we went on just now. Is that the goods? Looks like it's the goods. Ouch. And once you get to the objective, the timer stops counting down, which is nice. That was the other concern. Like, if I get to the thing, what if it runs out? And more pushback. I would like to either increase the crit rate or have, like, more guaranteed crits, if that were an option. First fire, more damage. Yeah, it's stronger pushback, but not necessarily more damage. Be crits. I think it, when it, that's the thing too, when it's a crit, I think it can only be that weapon's crit rate. I think that's the issue. I would say more autogun. Ouch. Taking more damage than I like to admit. Every 5 seconds. Ooh, but more boost rate though. Damage negation. Yes, that's actually good. I think that's very good. Made it to the 10-minute mark. I think it said the next, like, cool thing that happens at the survive 13 minutes? Or 12 minutes? Somewhere around there. Got fucking Tentacle Man over here. Gonna grab that health. I don't like whatever's going on there with the AoE. Oh, he's launching the blorps. Launching the blorps at me. That's not very cool. In fact, quite the opposite. Blorp launching, man. Out here launching blorps. On a god and everyone just out here. Oh, so bold. I'm not doing a ton of damage to this guy. He's pretty tanky, even with this like uber charge we're getting. Not as much as I was hoping. We'll still be able to get him. And once we get him, whoop. And he'll be sad. Once we get him, he will have gotten got. Movement speed. Increased health regen, sure. It's hard to not go for like the synergistic thingies. Where it's like, yeah, it's an upgrade that does a couple of really cool things. It's hard not to just go for those because some of them are pretty compelling. The guy died. I didn't see what exactly he dropped. If anything. If anything special. Maybe that's the answer. Maybe it wasn't anything special. Probably just nice experience and that was it. Or maybe my pickup rate radius is just so good. I slurped it up before anybody could notice. I'm so good at slurping. I'm just so good at slurping quickly and efficiently, but thoughtfully, as our buddy Shake will tell you. If there's anybody who is familiar intimately with my ability to suck, it's Shake, because he has played Night Rain with me on multiple occasions, and he has seen that it's true. I am proficient at sucking at things. And yet he continues to invite me. He continues to invite me because he's a homie. Shake's a homie. He says, you know what, Alex? He's not very good at Night Rain, but I still invite him to play with us. Either it's because he feels sorry for me, and it's out of pity, or maybe he sees how bad I am, and he's like, you know what? Watching Alex fail and flounder makes me feel good about video games. Or I bring such irresistible charm and positivity when I'm there. I'm like the cheerleader, where I'm like the bard in the group, right? I can't do a lot of damage, but I got that bardic inspiration that gives a +2 to everyone's rolls. I don't know what it is, but somehow Shay keeps inviting me along. Thank you for the games, my man. Or thank you for inviting me to the games. It was fun getting to play last night. Good to see you, bud. Thank you for that raid, my man. Night Rain Nightcap. That sounds nice. Stronger pushback. Yeah, do that one. Do that one. Let's be real. This run probably doesn't have much left in us because this is the farthest we've made it yet, and we're starting to see like the limits of what our current build has for us. I mean, I was gonna say we're doing okay until that guy fucking took a chomp out of my entire penis, but my penis butt. But I'm seeing how far to the sun we can fly here because we're actually maybe we already passed that milestone. We're past the 10-minute mark. I think it said either 12 or 13 minutes was the next like major milestone for like some kind of unlock. And the new unlocks means new weapons, new abilities. I'm glad we got that better pushback. That better pushback has been very helpful. All right, that one's done. Oh, I gotta go for the black box. What am I doing? I got a quest. I'm questing, although we're really close. Go around this guy. Go around this fucking guy. This fucking guy. The table told him, right, and they just kind of let it happen. Maybe they were new to the game like I was. Maybe they were new. No survivors. Aww. Well, in that case, I will ensure no one else around can survive. More repulsive damage. The repulse is great, but I don't really care so much about the kills. I more care about the utility of better pushback. The autogun, of course, I've been like mainlining because it's such a good killer and damage dealer. That being said, we got the repulse a lot later, and the amount of damage has gone up significantly. So, I don't know, maybe I should just, like, continue with the repulse, because it's an AoE, right? It's like a all around us, whereas the autogun is only shooting or damaging what it shoots directly. The flamethrower. I don't know. Flamethrower was perhaps an ill-advised investment, because its damage output has been kind of unimpressive. You know, we've had it for quite a long time, and we've only leveled it a little bit, but still, it's kind of paled in comparison to the other things we've gotten. So I don't know if I was maybe a wise choice to invest into leveling it, but I done did it. I can't undo it. Might as well commit. Commit to the bit. The thingy up there, I might see if I can snag that. I'm gonna see if I can get this last supply box over here. Supply crate. Oh, something. Oh, that was lightning. I saw something explode. Have that guy. Give me the juice. Get a little bit of health. Get down tonight. There's more turns might have solved that person's problem. Right, in the clip that Shake shared with us. Deploying a drone. Ooh. We get a friend. We follow the buddy. Or I shall follow the friend. I was gonna go get that other thing. Oh, I got a big suck. I got a big suck. You kill them more quickly? It's only damaged a little bit. Well, we've done a lot of damage for the repulses, but like compared to like the shotgun, because we got the flamethrower fairly early on, even compared to the shotgun, which we started with but haven't leveled at all, the shotgun's like far outpaced it. So yeah, comparing it to the autogun, it's kind of not a fair comparison. Reduced cooldown would be good, but yeah, compared to the shotgun, it's like just ran away with it, and we've at least over-leveled that guy comparatively. Or the photon sabers, like the damage is comparable. Oh wait, no, never mind. Actually, no, never mind. This has outpaced the photon sabers, which normally I feel better about. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the flamethrower is better than I was thinking, but I don't know. When I was just looking at the shotgun, it's kind of not a fair comparison. It really does kind of go right past it. We have very much overjuiced the repulse, hoping, perhaps stubbornly, that it will be a worthwhile investment. I'm hoping this is not like the sunken cost fallacy where it's like, well, I've already committed this much into investing into this thing, so I'm just gonna stay the course and hope for the best. Because it's at least now keeping pace with the autogun as far as overall usefulness, but I'm hoping that its pushback, in addition to the DPS and the amount of kills that it does, could lead us to salvation. That's the hope. But yeah, but yeah, now that I've looked closer at what the photon sabers were doing, now that I've seen how those things have performed, I'm maybe a little bit more sympathetic towards the flamethrower. We got to that objective. I'm not sure what else happened. Crits are now stronger. Every third activation is a crit, which helps everything about the repulse. Because, yeah, the repulse thingamajiggy says, yeah, when it's a crit, it's a guaranteed, like, big pushback. Or actually, in this case, it will freeze. Just, you know. And big guy is a little bit ominous. Ominous and perhaps even menacing. I wish he was standing there menacingly, but no, he's walking towards us with this confident, slow stride of a horror movie antagonist. I'm gonna see if I can pop him, though. I'm gonna see if we can pop him. We'll eventually drop him. Can he get lightning? I think that, I actually can't tell if that damaged him. The health bar didn't go down that much. If it damaged him, it was not overly obvious. Yo, he got zapped, though. He got zapped real good. I don't actually know what those little, those like glowing blue boys are. It's dangerous. Doing like doing a ring around the rose in a game like this is dangerous. Ouch! Yeah, I don't know what the little blue fellers do. I'm gonna guess it's experience, or maybe it's like some kind of like temporary damage boost or something. Where are we going? We're going back that way. All right. Going back this way. So let's bring this guy around. He'll probably stay with us. Upload the data. So the supply drop would be neato, but that thing is pretty far away. I'm gonna do a quick, and I do mean quick, looky-loo this way. There, okay, it was pretty close by. When you see the supply drops, they don't always tell you how far away it is. So that's where it's like a little bit dicey. Just a straight 25 credits or crits for the shotgun. I'm gonna take my chances. Oh, for that. Yeah. Crank this one open quickly. Got it. And more damage. I don't know if I'm as excited about the damage for the repulse. I mean, it's nice. I'm almost tempted to say, all right, I'm cutting my losses. We're going back to the autogun. I mean, if I level this one up, it means we're one step closer to the next level. Let's just go for the autogun. Ouch. I get to this next objective. This might be, well, it's not the final objective. There was another supply drop, but I want to get to this while the timing, or while it's available, because it's pretty far away. Timing's a little bit concerning. That knockback is the main thing that I really like about the that Nova, that kind of Nova attack we have right now. Keep swooping. Keep on swooping and scooping. Oh, for Odin, right. In response to what they were saying about the play, right? About the Magic the Gathering play. The Clippy. 30 seconds. I think we'll make it. With a little bit of time to spare. We missed the supply drop, but that's fine. We'll make it. Looks like we made it. Gotta stay here for a moment. This is time for Beb. Thanks for hanging out, Odin. Thanks for joining in from the raid. And thank you for jumping in on in my stead since I was being lame and not joining in on the games. So reduce cooldown, firing speed. Hit me with it, baby. Hit me with that shit. I wasn't sure if that was gonna call in like an airstrike like the previous one did. I could maybe try to go back for some of those crates we missed. I want that experience. Yeah, give me that shit. Yeah. If we're gonna try to find more. Oh, what's this? What fresh fuck could this be? And something spooky this way comes. Some kind of defense thing. I'm gonna guess it's not invincibility, but just probably enhanced defense for a bit. 2 minutes on the clock. Something fuckery is gonna happen at the 2-minute mark. Large biomaculars, hence the reverberations. Hence the rumblings. The rumblings that are occurring. Oh, okay. I thought it meant go out of the range. No, it means we gotta fight the Arachnid. I'm not sure if it means like kill him in 2 minutes. Timer is still timing. I'll like face him so the lightning gets him. Launching some projectiles. Not the scariest fella. I feel like the masses, the horde right now has me more concerned than the big guy. Also, I'm not sure he's the boss. I think he's like a mini boss. And I'm concerned that we're surviving okay. I'm worried about my lack of DPS there. You can see our numbers. Like, we're killing the little dudes just fine, but we're not killing the big guy very well. I'm worried that at the 2-minute mark, when it runs out, that is, when the timer reaches 0, then we'll be sad. I'm worried that that's gonna say, oh, you done fucked up. I'm not sure if the Grim Reaper will spawn in or what. Movement speed. Sure. Guess we need to outrun the Grim Reaper. A la Vampire Survivors. Trying to let my lightsabers, my legally distinct lightsabers do their thing. Again, we are not getting zooed by Disney. By John Disney. No, sir, not today. 28 seconds, and we have done less than a fourth of the lad's health bar. So he thinks we don't quite have the dips. We don't have the dips to drop this fool. We can kill his little underlings, and they drop experience, which is great. 11 seconds. All right, so we're going to see what happens. Big reveal. Oop. Took some damage, more than I wanted to take. That one. Oop. Want to get that experience. Yeah, that it matters. It don't matter. None of this matters. Oh, targeting sequence. Does that mean we win? Okay, so we didn't kill him, but we survived. We survived. There we go. So we cleared the first level. But I'm guessing, yeah, if you manage to kill that guy, you get even juicier, deliciousier rewards. Got some Chivos. Out of curiosity, I heard a couple blips from Steam, but I think we only just, we just got those 2 blips from Steam. So lots of in-game achievements, which is great. We now have re-rolls available to us. We can now level up the pickup range more. We got more credits, which is nice. New weapon can spawn. Wait, does this mean we get the XP boost, or we can level into the XP boost? That's what I'm unsure about. I think it's what it means. I think it means we're like able to level into those things. The life stealer, right? Cool. Cool. Check the armory real quick. That was our first survival. Well, if it's a vampire survivors like, then survival makes plenty of sense. So, yeah, so we're seeing other of these kinds of things available. Shockwave pushes enemies and deals 8 damage. That's neat. Cube overdrive. The cubes. More experience. Ooh, I like that. Love more experience. That's a good one. And then, yeah, that was, well, I don't know if that was the boss, but if we defeat that, we get the credit boosts. More experience earned. Yes. All these aren't available. So that's kind of cool that you don't have to like unlock the full row necessarily. You have to find the those are blueprints. That's what those are. Okay. Because you can find them sometimes, or you have to unlock them through specific means. Like this one, survive 5 minutes, and the other level, that kind of thing. That's kind of cool. All right, so the level up one, that one's neat. I don't know if I need it necessarily. Max HP. The max HP one is nice. Damage negation, I think, can also be quite nice. So I'm gonna grab those. Health regen. 2 HP every 5 seconds. I mean, it helps. And heal more. I'll do one of each of those because they're relatively cheap. Now the downside is that now I was originally thinking I would do like, oh no, that's not true. I can still do one of this one for sure. And I could do more pickup range. Yeah, fuck it. Why the hell not? Why the hell not? All right. That being said, I'm happy to switch gears. Shake, if you wanted to do a victory lap with Night Rain, I could do one round of Night Rain now that we've and I've finished up my run here. If you needed to wrap it up and head to bed, that's fine too. Yeah, if you wanted to, if you're still listening in and want to do some games, I'm down to do some games. Actually, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, cube overdrive. So sometimes you just get credits for completing a challenge. Other times you unlock the ability to level into, yeah, focus mind experience boost. That makes sense. That makes sense. So yeah, for some of them we just got more credits. 100 credits, right? So that means that of course the next couple runs probably won't be quite as advantageous. Says we shall do it. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Once more with the homies. Let me go ahead and switch over. Switch categories. We'll do another couple runs of this game in the future, probably tomorrow. I did enjoy it, and I want to give it more of a fair shake. You know, not just stream it for like, you know, 2 runs and say fuck off, I'm out of here. But we'll give it a little bit more of a fair shake probably tomorrow.